here with This and That with Olivia. About a week ago, I was in Los Angeles, invited by two amazing movie production companies, Focus Features and STX Entertainment, for two press events. So I live on the East Coast, so it was quite a trek, but definitely a worthful trip for the 2.5 days that I was there, visiting the wonderful state of California. So I just want to share a little bit about what we experienced so you guys can kind of get an insight on what we do on these press events. I know you see all the pictures of me with different movie stars and different characters from movies as well. And so I just want to give you a little bit of an insight. So I left on a Thursday morning pretty early from my house around 4 a.m. Got to the airport and flew out to LA, arrived around 11 a.m. their time, and it was right into the events. So Thursday night, or rather Thursday afternoon, their time, we saw a screening of Kubo and the Two Strings from Focus Features, which I can't tell you much about the movie yet, but what I can tell you is that it's definitely a family film, and it is very heartwarming, and bring your tissues. It's a happy story, so do not worry about that, but I truly enjoyed it, and that was at the Culver City Theater. Active Vision, I believe it's called, or something like that, where we traveled from our hotel in Beverly Hills to the theater in Culver City, California, and watched that. Next, we left from there and went over to the iHeartRadio Theater in Burbank, California, and that's when the Bad Moms event kicked off. We arrived at the theater, got a slow-mo video done, which I'll share with you later, and then got some other photo opportunities, some food, some drinks, and then took our seats. The cool thing about this one was that we had not known what was in store for us. So we get there, we take our seats, we're enjoying our snacks, and then a radio show host comes out and she introduces us to some of the cast. Most of them made it, including Christina Applegate, Jada Pinkett Smith, Mila Kunis, Kathryn Hahn, and so on were there at the movie. And then Flo Rida actually came out and gave us a concert. He sang 5 songs. It was absolutely amazing. What an awesome experience. He was really working on the audience, and his entire team was awesome. So we did that, and we watched the movie. Let me just tell you, Bad Moms, again, I can't say much, but it is hilarious from the beginning to the end. Everybody can relate to someone in that movie, and I promise that you will love it if you liked The Hangover, Bridesmaids, and movies like that. The same writers of The Hangover actually wrote Bad Moms, so it's definitely an awesome movie. We got back to the hotel. We stayed at the 60 in Beverly Hills, which was an absolutely beautiful hotel right on Wilshire Boulevard, about a block or so from Rodeo Drive. So a beautiful walk and something definitely worth doing if you're ever out in that area. So we got some sleep that night. Of course, woke up bright and early because I'm on East Coast time still. And I ate breakfast at the hotel. I had some creme brulee French toast, which was absolutely delicious, and some coffee to get my day started. We headed out to the Four Seasons Hotel for the Kubo event. When we got there, they had some pretty awesome things for us to do amongst some breakfast foods. And then they also had a place downstairs where we could see somebody folding origami, which is a big part of the film. You'll see that in the trailer, as well as someone making candy. And so the cool thing about that was we got to meet the guy who was one of the two that folded these roses for us. So back on Mother's Day, I posted that we got these beautiful bouquets that are origami roses that each of them have about 3,000 folds. And so the gentleman that was there folding origami at the Kubo event was one of the two guys that folded all of these bouquets. So it's really neat to just chat with him and watch him fold some origami for us. The candy did not make it back home, but I do have some pictures that I will definitely share. It was really awesome how he made that. And then we went into a green room where we filmed a green room like short film that's from the movie, which I can't share yet, but I will. It was fun. I'm used to doing green screen pictures. I'm not an actor by any means, but it was fun, and I'm excited to share that with you. Then we had the interviews. We had Matthew McConaughey, Charlize Theron, Art Parkinson come in, and we interviewed them. We also interviewed the producer of the movie, and we just chatted with them about like their parts and how they kind of got inspiration for their characters, how it was different to do an animated film versus an on-screen film. And so it was just really neat, and I'll be sure to share more of the interview with you in the blog post. But for now, just wanted to tell you who we met, and it was really neat. So after that, we waited for the shuttle and we headed over to the Bad Moms press event, which was at the SLS Hotel. And that one was awesome as well. We started off with some food. We had some spa treatments that they gave us, you know, to reward us for being bad moms. And then we had the interviews. And so the interviews actually were awesome. So they were outside. And so LA weather was not as humid as the East Coast, but it was still pretty warm. First up, we had Mila Kunis and Katherine Hahn, were an absolute hoot. And then we had the writers and the producers, or rather the producer Suzanne Todd and those two writers. They were amazing. It was kind of cool to hear the inspirations since the writers are two men. So it's really neat just to hear how they got their inspiration for the film, what they wanted people to get out of it. And then last up we had Annie Mamolo and Christina Applegate. I have pictures, so I will definitely share them with you. Again, they were a hoot. It was just so cool to hear their stories as moms and how much they loved being in Bad Moms. So again, I can't tell you too much about the movie, don't want to give too much away, but you definitely should go see both of those. One final thing I wanted to show you was a picture that we took at Bad Moms, and they printed this out for us, and it is just a hoot. It's a scene from the film with some of my favorite blogger buddies, and it says "Party Like a Mother," and it's just really neat. It was really cool to, you know, to do that scene with my friends, and so we got a keepsake to take back with us. So it was just a quick insight on what we do on these press events and why I love going to them and how fun they are. The hotel was beautiful. The flight with American there and back was, you know, seamless, wonderful. And we had a wonderful time at the event, the press event, and this awesome shirt is just so cool. I want to wear it like every day because I think it hits on every type of mom there is out there. So I'm excited to share more with you as soon as I'm able to, but for right now, I really appreciate you following along. Hopefully you'll join me on future press trips and enjoy reading the blog post. Have a great one. Bye-bye.